Hello, friends, and welcome to episode 227 of The Rewind, a podcast dedicated to keeping its listeners on the cutting edge of the MMORPG Pantheon, Rise of the Fallen. Wake up, wake up, wake up, it's the first of the show, which means we take the time to thank all of you, the listeners. It wouldn't be an intro without first showing appreciation for all of you making us a part of your week. Thank you. Later in the show, we're going to talk about our top 5 Kevin Bacon movies. You know, Drac, they say every actor has 6 degrees of separation from Kevin Bacon. But for me, I only need 1. We both have Patreon pages. Check out the link below or become a YouTube member if you are in a place monetarily to do so. We would greatly appreciate the help with our subscription and hardware costs. Lastly, more blogs, lazy buffing, multi-box talk, and another couple of Joppa streams to dive into. Let's see what trouble we can get into with the happenings of Pantheon this week. Now, on with the show.
The adventurers descended the worm steps into Nightfall Crypts, where cold air and flickering shadows filled the hall. Anton divvied at his Darkmere Shaman Glyphkeeper whispered, "Ancient spirits linger here." Churro Gnome Summoner kept close. "I don't like crypts." Eliv Halfling Rogue scouted ahead. Traps and bones everywhere. Ziplock's Dark Mirror Rogue melted into the darkness. Something's wrong. Annoying Llama Human Monk cracked his knuckles. Good. I was bored. Screech Scar Bard played a quiet note to steady the group. Archbishop's Dwarf Paladin raised his shield. Stay together. Dwimble Gnome Rogue checked the walls. Hidden doors, maybe treasure. First, Goblin Wizard lifted his glowing staff. If skeleton rise, I zap them. Deeper they went into Nightfall Crypts, where every step echoed, and something unseen listened.
This week in Visionary Realms News and Notes.
Well, Daimlos.
Well, Daimlos, are you excited for going back to just us again? No guests, just a couple of 2 dudes talking about Pantheon?
Certainly less lip smacks, but not by much. Yeah.
Well, to start off, how about we talk a little bit about us? Because that is our favorite
we
topic.
In the VR news and notes?
I mean, I kind of do, do we work for VR? Do we not work for VR? I don't know, but I think we probably should talk about us, but we don't work
especially
for VR.
First.
Yeah.
I guess the most important time.
The most important thing.
To say when you can watch us more.
And this is pretty exciting because the After Dark is moving to Sunday nights. 7 to 10 p.m. Yes, that is 1 whole hour more of After Dark. 3 hours of streaming. And also earlier in the evening. I know, a bunch of you weenies go to bed and abandon us. But this is going to be super good.
Gracious acceptance to Mr. C for moving his stream time. So thank you to Mr. C. And thanks to all the boys making the change. I know it was better for literally everybody except Mr. Z. So it worked out. It worked out in our favor. But enjoy us for another hour. Unless, Vendini pisses me off and I want to call it off for 2 hours, then I'll just log and you can enjoy the rest of the boys.
You'll know exactly when Daimless is pissed because we'll end early. Will be the only reason.
Yeah, that is true. Or Drac breaks an arm.
Yes, perfectly. All right, well, let's talk about more blogs. How about some more blogs? Would you like some more blogs?
It's blog time, baby.
I'm not sure that this was the most interesting blog ever.
What? Loadouts? Not the most interesting blog? No.
I worked in corporate America for a long time, and there was like this running joke that like it should have been an email. Well, this should have been a Discord post because this is not a blog.
But the blog reaches more people.
Remember
when we were pro blog and you're like, well, if everyone just logs into the blog and shows all the devs that they read the blog, it'll allow them to sell the game better to more funders.
It's fine. I'm not upset. I'm just
You sound pretty anti-blog right now, Drac.
This was not an exciting read. I dug deep into this blog, and I did pull out one little tidbit of information that will change things for pretty much everybody, which is they are moving to a system where buffs no longer have to be on your secondary bar to be active. Now, you might just think that's healers, but that's pretty much everybody, because I got buffs that I don't use because I don't want them taking up a secondary slot.
Sure.
Right? And so this is pretty much going to change massive. I'm like, they designed the whole system and these buffs all around the idea that they would be taking up a slot. And now they're just like, no, it wasn't fun, so we're not doing that. That's all well and good, and I kind of agree that it wasn't fun, but you've designed the whole limited action system with the fact that these buffs were going to be on your bar the whole time. So now, like, the shaman class, who had to keep all these buffs on their bar, now they can put a whole bunch of other stuff on and still have all the buffs.
Yeah,
that seems pretty crazy, and like seems like a huge buff to anyone who buffs. Enchanters, shamans, clerics.
Trying to make a joke there?
I believe I did. It was pretty bad, but
yeah, definitely fell flat. That's for sure. Yeah, no, this is not great, because once again we find ourselves in a world of changing a huge aspect of the game because we're kind of lazy, to be honest with you, because we couldn't figure out a solution. It's just easier to, let's just let the players have the buffs. Although, honestly, it's made it more difficult. By being lazy, we have now become more difficult, because now we have to go back and revamp all the buffs. They've literally said in this blog that they now have to like either weaken buffs. We have to take into consideration how many of these buffs and what they do, and now scale them back. So you may not even have buffs anymore, Drac. They might just be like, nope, no wizard buffs. And we've just gone to now everyone can't fill their bars in this limited action bar because we just have buffs.
Well,
like
you switch to your buff action set, you cast all the buffs, and then you switch out of it.
And now there's no choices being made unless they go back and look at the kits all over again for putting in more stuff to fill up the limited action.
Yeah, it's really weird because it was really weird because before you would choose, like me, right? There's wizard buffs, and I have wizard buffs. I just choose not to use them because I like my other stuff better.
Yep.
But now I'm gonna use all the buffs. Every single buff I got is gonna be used, and then
have 2 nukes in your bar. Great.
Well,
we've literally done nothing.
This is the secondary bar, so it's different stuff. But yeah, so I'd have like there's a spell, I have all my stuff that's on there. The foci refreshes, the invisibility, the group teleport, all that stuff is all the regeneration. All that's going to stay because I don't have to give up a slot for a buff.
We just have gotten lazy.
I think that's an overstatement because Joppa talked a little bit about how they got a lot of feedback that it wasn't fun to have these buffs and not dole them out.
100% it's not fun. Limited action bar is not fun.
Action bar?
You have to make decisions and they affect your game. This has been something that we've had from the very beginning and now it's just gone. Like it's just, nope. 10 years of limited action bar, but fuck it.
Now it's kind of the partially limited action bar.
It's not even. There's not enough actions now to limit your bar. Like you just throw all your buffs on, switch to everything else.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
You see how I'm not like saying that they are lazy. I'm just saying that they tried to go the path of least resistance, aka lazy. And then it has turned into more work because we have to go revamp everything because they're not going to just let buffs be buffs. They're going to scale down everything.
Yeah, no, I personally like the change.
I don't like either way.
I
don't
don't
like either way that we're going here. Both are bad. This has given me no good decision, and I don't like either path, and both are bad.
Hey, you know what? It's all going to be finished by the spring update, so it's going to be fine, Daimos.
Hey, Hopium, Madam, all-time high spring update.
Spring update. Spring update has got this, okay? You just need to wait for the spring update. Speaking of things you need to wait for, you know, the Nightfall Crypts is supposed to come out. We're recording on a Tuesday, and so Nightfall Crypts / Summoner Changes is supposed to come out on Wednesday.
Mañanas?
We really haven't heard a lot other than last week when they said it was supposed to come out Wednesday. So hopefully, maybe you're going to be playing some Crypts.
Maybe.
With your new Summoner pet, Marks? Maybe? I don't know.
Possibly. If not, we'll be playing in the Crypts and Monsters and Memories. So either way, we're getting Crypts.
Crypts will be had. Well, that gets us to our poster of the week.
Poster of the week.
And this is from Snagnasty.
Fucking crazy great name. What's your name? Yo, I'm Snagnasty. Snagnasty.
Anyway, he posted on the official Discord and he is talking about armor. Apparently somewhere, I missed this. I think it might have been on the Discord. The devs were talking about how each type of armor will only be working for each class. So in other words, there's not going to be flipping. It's not like WoW or EverQuest of old, where if you wore plate, then you could wear everything below.
Right.
Pantheon is, if you can wear cloth, then you can wear cloth. And certain classes will be enabled to wear cloth, and certain classes like Paladin, Warrior, they're not going to be able to wear cloth. So, you know, my whole fear from the very beginning when we were talking about all this stuff was all the dumb DPS warriors are going to roll on all my DPS cloth gear and take it. Apparently that's not going to happen.
So this could potentially like save us from having to put certain visual armor effects to certain races. I think that's okay. Like limit it down. It's okay.
Now, I don't know. Because I'm not verifying, so Vendini's probably going to tell us that we're smoking crack here, but
well, if there was only a segment that he hosted that
that we offered him to host,
how wrong we are,
that he doesn't want to do because he's lazy.
Speaking of lazy, this whole segment is about laziness.
But the way that he phrases is that the way that he thinks VR is going to do it is they're going to assign certain classes to certain armors, and that's all they're going to be able to wear. But he wants them to switch it to, if you can wear plate, then you can lay, or WoW. If you wear plate, you can wear it all. Which do you prefer?
I don't really care because I play the tank, so I just wear everything if I want.
You wear it all anyway. Well, in one way, you wouldn't be able to. You wouldn't be able. Yeah, you wouldn't be able. And you're okay with that too?
Yeah, because why would I not be wearing plate? Like,
I mean, when you switch to DPS warrior, you might.
I'm not wearing a robe. I guess maybe they could be wearing some leather and it'd be okay. Like if they're trying to get some rogue stats, but ain't nobody coming after my plate except for technically nobody else can wear heavy plate except for the warrior. So technically, I'm good to go. Ain't nobody can wear my armor.
Didn't Paladin?
I guess maybe
warrior and Paladin. I think
maybe. But do they get the heavy plate or do they just get the light plate?
I don't know.
It's all very confusing.
We've
changed it 100 times.
It's been
spring update. Please take me away.
It's been a few different ways, a few different times. I don't know. It's hard confusing for me to say.
Remember when
you need to cut all this crap out that we don't know what we're talking
about. Poster of the shit we fucked up.
Anyway, I think either way is fine. I don't really care. I think it would be interesting if for once that not everyone could roll on my cloth, I think I might like that.
Sounds like a bitter caster.
I mean, I am a bitter caster because everybody gets to always roll on all my crap. And then all of a sudden the ranger in the group wants the bracers that just drops. And I'm just like, what the heck, man? Yeah, it's for my casting spec. And I'm just like, you jerk.
Hopefully Mr. C's not going to be a little baby bitch about
I mean,
that shit.
it's not going to be our group, but like if you pug, right? It's a real thing.
Sure. You're right. Also, Mr. C better not be taking my plate. Get off my plate, Mr. C.
Mr. C gets every single drop all the time. Are you kidding me?
That's because he plays the crappy ranger. And that's all we get drops of.
All we get is leather and chain for Mr. C. It's just like, would you like this leather or would you like this leather?
He's just satiated in choices of armor and weapons.
Yes.
While we're all starving to death over here. I've been wearing the same weapon since Hal Near.
That breastplate you bought for 50 gold or whatever, still wearing it?
Oh no, we got something in black. We got that Black Rose Keep.
The Black Rose Keep was better. Okay,
that's a good one. No, someone's wearing that somewhere. So good.
All right, Snagnasty, we appreciate your name, and yeah, I don't like
that
your
might
idea,
be about it.
Yeah, but that's about it.
Poster of the week.
Hey, Joppa, you get me so excited about classes and abilities. When you say you're someone, I'll come and friends for me. Hey, Joppa, I hoped your words were pure gold. My broken heart is my fault, so now I carry around an extra shaker of salt. Hey, Joppa.
Joppa says, only 6 hours of streaming this week. That doesn't seem like anything at all compared to last week.
Slacking. Big time slacking.
Slacking.
Just being lazy. Oh, we're back to the laziness.
Just a lot of laziness going on. Well, this week we do have some interesting topics, though, starting with shards. Joppa's chat brought up shards, how they like shards because they're lazy. And they don't want to actually have to go to different places. They don't want to actually have to, roam around the world. They just want to go to the spot that they want to go to and get the drop that they want to get.
I don't want to explore. I don't want to get new things. I want to be at the manor every time.
Every time. Joppa talked a little bit about how, he likes the idea of what he calls player push, where if you go to a place and it's full, then there's other places for you to go. And that pushes you to new areas and new experiences and fun times with maybe people you've never grouped with before. And he
people I've never grouped with before. What is this, an MMO?
Yes. And he talked about how in EverQuest, his North Star, that happened to him. He went to Unrest, and that was always the spot that he went to every single time, but it was absolutely full. So all of a sudden, he got himself a group in Mistmore, and that's the first time he ever went to Mistmore.
I love Mistmore.
I love
hard
Mistmore.
As balls, but it was so fun.
It was so fun, and he went over to Mistmore and had a great time.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like that was kind of our trajectory first. We went to Unrest first, and that's all we ever did. And then eventually, we were like, "Hey, we should check out Mistmore," and yeah, we had a good time over there too. I'm all for this. I think there should be a player push. I think as soon as humanly possible, we should get rid of shards.
Yeah. I mean, this comes down to exactly what you say almost every week. We just need more content, right?
More content.
And we can't be pushed because there isn't anything to push to.
They're still pushing. Push to where?
It's fine that we've got shards now for the testing, but when content opens up, you need to be ready to explore. You can't just stay in Throne Fast. You can't just stay in AVP. I'm so sorry. You got to get out. You got to go test things out. And
there's only so many snakes, people. There's only so many snakes.
Yeah. To completely derail this, and this is all staying in.
Oh, no.
It's time for a new Man of Rohan jingle. What do we think about every time we say Joppa's EQ is his North Star? We get... When you wish upon a star. but change the words like EQ is my North Star. Man Rohan, I need you to make that happen.
Well, I think maybe we should AI this thing up with Man Rohan and make this happen. This
but
could be our
that's
next
going to
song.
get caught every time, so we have to like change the melody a little bit.
Yeah, we'll
Like
figure
we're
it
probably
out.
going to have to say you can't copyright this.
Well,
Thing,
as long as
button.
it's less than like 8 seconds, I think we can get away with it.
I will just Man Rohan, get ready.
Get ready. It's
Get
coming.
ready for another T-shirt coming your way.
Oh, we can have a T-shirt and a song. This is better and better.
This is a whole thing. This is a campaign, is what they call this. Marketing campaign.
Marketing campaign. Become a Patreon if you want the inside information on the next Man Rohan song and shirt. Well, Joppa also talked a little bit about he wants to get the guards set up. He wants to get them set up with some dialogue, just like some initial like instructions on where to go, where to find trainers, where to find vendors, where to find, the bank. Just simple
Sure.
stuff. Nothing crazy, nothing like no lines or anything, just like a description, like go left in the town and look for the big thing, right? Or whatever, right?
Yeah,
For the
hasn't that
trainer.
always been? You go ask
up on
your
the
guard
hill.
if you need help,
Yeah.
right?
So
Makes perfect sense.
He's going to try to get that in for spring. I don't think he's explicitly promised, but just another thing to add to the old spring update pile.
How many languages is that going to be in?
I don't think I think we're only supporting English right now. But we'll
just
see.
remember, everything you put in Java has to be changed at some point. Got to get that French connection.
Well, so continuing along with being changed, all the items are going to be changed before the spring update. Itemization.
So we're changing all the items.
All the items.
All the buffs.
Yep.
We're changing. Okay, good.
That's a lot of changes.
Spring. Hashtag spring. Not getting pushed.
Items are going to be more usable by more classes. So Joppa doesn't like it when just a specific item drops for one specific class.
I think that might be the opposite of everybody.
Let me finish.
Okay.
Joppa wants it so if a robe drops, that the enchanter, the magician, the wizard, they can all use it. They would all want to roll on it, as opposed to like, wizard robe drops and it's wizard only usable, and the wizard gets it no matter what. So okay. Do you like that system better, or do you like the multi class robe better? You like single class robe or multi class robe?
I like all the above. I want great stuff to drop all the time, but then I want also specific wizard robe or specific rogue dagger or specific cleric hammer shields. That it shouldn't just be, oh, I can wear this crappy cleric shield because I'm a warrior. I don't want it. It doesn't matter. Don't put me on it. I don't want to wear a wisdom shield. Don't put my tag on it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm 100% agree with you. I think the 2 points of success for Pantheon is one, you have to have tons and tons and tons of content. We've already covered that. It's got to be tons. It's got to be so much content that we're like, we'd never be able to possibly play through all this content with 3 different characters leveling all the way to 50. So that way there's replayability. We can keep creating classes. We can keep doing new stuff. It's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. And 2, you need to have tons and tons and tons of different items. You need to have robes that are for everybody. You need to have robes that are just for each individual class. There should be so many freaking robes and so many freaking colors. Every color on the color palette, I should be able to find somewhere for some stupid class.
I want my mango and light blue colored robe, damn it.
all the colors, all the stats, all the classes individually, all the classes all together. And it's fine. You can have varying powers of each individual item, but
Sure.
we just need lots more stuff. We need more things to do. And because I want to look around and I don't want to see everybody in a shiny metallic robe. I don't. When we go on a raid, I don't want to see every single caster in the same robe because it's the most OP robe and every caster can use it. There has to be a selection of robes that, especially when we hit top end level 50 rating, There has to be a selection of stuff that makes us look all different. Now, if I look similar to most of the other wizards, I can live with that. But I cannot look the same as the dumb enchanter. I'm going to be
See,
pissed.
this is where I know this is way beyond your EQ time, but this is where later expansion EQ got it right. You had all the drops, you did all the rolls, but then also certain mobs would drop certain items that you could quest your armor for. And so you, as the wizard, have to collect this eyeball and this whatever and turn it in, and boom, there's your wizard only robe, and it's better than almost every robe on the planet, right? That's where EQ got it right, in my opinion.
But I don't want I want multiple flavors of my wizard only robe, and that it's, and then we can have one ultimate robe that's like good for everybody, and it could just be super rare. Like, I want lots of rare stuff. I want lots of stuff that just makes the game.
God, you're so needy, John.
I am.
I want.
Well, if they're gonna
Joppa, listen to that. Who's not saying I want everything. Just keep that in mind. Your favorite warrior.
Well, just remember, are you going to be still wielding that little wooden round shield at level 50? Is that going to be you?
I mean, that's what we're doing. It is what it is.
It is what it is. Eminence. All right. We also talked a little bit. Someone brought up the topic of level scaling NPCs. I almost threw up in my mouth a little bit.
Sure.
Because that's gross. Joppa said, and I quote, level scaling NPCs kills the game for me. And
does it?
Quote, we will never do it in Pantheon. Kills it.
Really?
I freaking hate. Like, it would cause me to not play Pantheon if they did level scaling. ESO does this. ESO does this. It's absolutely awful.
You love level scaling.
No, I absolutely the worst.
You definitely love it, because we're about to talk about it in the next subject.
What are you talking about?
I'm going to push my opinion on this one until our next topic. So go ahead and poo-poo all over this track.
All right, I will. I don't like level scaling. I don't like going out into the world and the snake is level 35 when I'm level 35. I don't like going to the front of the dungeon that I went to 13 levels ago and the guards are the same level as me. I don't like any of this.
Sure. The outside world should definitely not feel that way. It should be this guard's level 50, this snake's level 2, this rotting skeleton is level 8. Yep.
Yes.
It should be that way every time you pass by it.
It should.
That's how you feel more powerful.
It's how you
and
feel
that's
more
like
powerful.
The most important thing. That was a tenet at one point. If it's still not to this day, is that you feel powerful as you level, right?
Yes, and level scaling absolutely destroys it.
100%.
Yeah, and I don't use this word ever, but it crushes my immersion.
My immersion, no.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Okay.
All right. Well, let's get to the stuff that you like, because I can't even believe Joppa said this in his stream, and I was like, "Oh, Dimos is gonna have a field day with this one."
Yep. Yep.
Because Joppa talked a little bit about Darkfall Crypts, and he said,
and "What about that?"
And he said, "Quote: It's not instanced yet." The 3 little letters, that means a lot. And then he went on to say that what Darkfall Crypts is a much better Lost Dungeons of Norath. Your favorite expansion.
Is my favorite EverQuest expansion. And I'd like to mention that you really enjoyed that expansion.
I did really enjoy it. I really enjoyed it.
But do you know what that means?
I know what it means. I finally figured out where you were going with this.
Oh! Level scaling NPCs in an instance dungeon. You love. As do I. I also love a level scaled instance dungeon.
You know, I do love the experience, but you know what I didn't love? Is it kind of
doing the same thing over and over again?
Yeah.
It does need to be a much better Lost Dungeons than I love having an epic goal. Like that goal, so good. EQ crushed that. Let's make a tiny little expansion, make a huge goal for it, make them replay the fuck out of these 4 things. The problem was that 2 of them were broken and unplayable, if you remember.
Yeah,
no one
absolutely.
went to
No one did
ice
escort
one.
quests.
Right. Oh yeah. Well, that too. I just meant of the 4 different areas you could go to.
Oh, you're just
there was
talking
something about the sand one that had like broken doorways, or you got stuck somewhere. Like it was a physical bug break that you couldn't play it.
It was so sloppy. The release
Because you'd die and it'd be over, or you'd run out of time, or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
That was 25 years ago, 30 years ago. I don't remember. But then also permafrost. The one that's in permafrost was also broken. So it was limited to the crypts in Lesser Feydark and the one in the Desert of Row, right? So we're literally talking about there was 2 of the 4, so already half the content, and we're already having to repeat the content 1,000 billion times. So like it just was.
It was literally
better.
It was literally 1,000 billion too. Like it was. I did like, because I remember we started out and I did like 12 dungeons and I was like, oh dude, I'm crushing it. I was getting like 3 little things per dungeon because we were completing them well or whatever. We did. There was like levels quickly or whatever, and I was getting 3. And then I went and I was like, all I can afford is gloves, like the lowest piece. And we spent like that was like a day's worth of work. Like we played all day and that's all we got. And I was like, oh, this is going to take forever.
Such a good idea.
But the thing is, it killed EverQuest because nobody went out into the world and did things out in the world. Everybody was just doing these dungeons because it was because you didn't have to go anywhere.
Old busted, new hotness.
Old
busted, new hotness.
But you basically devolved into WoW at that point. You're just running instance dungeons.
Sure.
But we don't want instance dungeons. I thought that's what we didn't want.
We like a little. We do like a
we
little.
Like
bit.
a little. We like a little.
Yeah.
We want a little taste. We want a little tasty taste of instancing.
There's nothing wrong with both. There's nothing wrong with both.
I think several people in chat are telling you right now that there is something wrong with both.
Good. Choke on that bag of dicks, Justin. I love you. Hearts to you, Justin. I'm just kidding.
Well, Joppa loves Darkfall Crypts, but he does not love multiboxing.
Yeah, I mean, multiboxing is killer.
Gross.
Killer of the feel goods.
The killer of the feel goods.
It's the greatness to the economy, but the killer of the nostalgia.
Yeah. And while VR currently has no stance on multiboxing, and you're fine to do it in now and during the spring update if you would like, Joppa doesn't like it. And he wants specific multi-box servers, which they've talked about before, and that is their magic solution. And I just think that this is the biggest pass, punt, laziness that ever was.
Why wouldn't you just say you hate it and you're enforcing it and go fuck yourself, boxers?
Yeah.
Like at this point, that's what you're saying. Because ain't no boxer playing on those servers.
The boxer servers. It's not happening. Because the boxers, the reason you box is not because you have a love for boxing. It's not like you know what
I love boxing.
You know what I want?
I love it.
I want 8 laptops stacked on the side of my desk. That's how I want a game. No one says that. You know what?
Give me a bicycle with 37 phones attached to it so I can just catch every Pokemon along the way.
That's exactly what it is. That's the same thing. It's not that they want to box. They're not looking for the box experience in their gameplay. What they're looking for is to have an advantage in the game. And MMO players will do whatever it takes to have any slight advantage in the game that they could possibly get their hands on. They will cheat, beg, borrow, and steal to get the advantage. And if they have to box, they will go out and spend thousands of dollars on PC equipment to box.
Yep.
But they're not going to do that just because you have a boxing server like that. It's not happening. I guarantee you that will not work.
And how are you going to police this? Like you're going to pay devs to watch people play, watch people box?
I mean, I don't think they're going to tell us.
Ooh, hot tip.
Yeah. I mean, P99 makes people jump around and spin in circles at the same time. So I don't know. I don't know how they're going to police it. But Joppa said the start is to have an official stance on it. And just the fact that you say no boxing is the start.
It's true. I do like it because we don't want boxing.
We don't
are
want
definitely. No. We don't want any part
yeah,
of it.
and our group and I have boxed in the past, but I've never done it out of a sense of like, I want to do this. I've always done it out of a sense of this
we need to drag our groupmate along.
This makes us more powerful. That's always what it is. This makes us more powerful. Now, Joppa talked a little bit about the darkness changes because before it was too dark and now it's too light and no one is happy with the darkness. No one.
And no one will ever be. This is the problem. No one will ever be happy. It's either too dark or too light or too whatever. You know what? Fuck them all. Just give me like 2 goddamn moons and the better sky back. Who cares about darkness? Let them fucking wander in the darkness for forever. Make a spell. Shoot your little ranger dumb arrow to get light.
Yeah.
Be a race that has infravision. Just shut up. Make it unbelievably dark.
This is like putting all my 100 kids in one room and then trying to decide a brightness level on your nightlight. Like,
exactly. This nightlight is too bright. This nightlight is too hot. This porridge is too cold.
Yeah.
Shut up. No one's going to be right. Just make a decision.
You're just going to have
to anchor to something and make them suck it up. Make one place suck it up or the other. Oh, Joppa, it's too dark. Too bad. This is what we've decided we're staying with. Shut up and die.
Yeah, that's what you're going to have to do. Joppa did mention that nighttime, they want to get the nighttime right, but also there's magical darkness, and that the magical darkness has to be darker than the nighttime darkness.
Right.
And so there
should be give. If there's 2 moons in the sky, then I can see twice as fine.
Even if one moon is still pretend, like the moon that we can't see is still the second moon in the sky. So it should be lighter.
There should be light. There should be adequate light to see in the dark.
Yeah.
It's fine. It shouldn't be pitch black and I can't see anything in front of me. We clearly know there are 2 moons that will illuminate the light or the night, and it's fine.
Yeah.
It's going to be fine.
And then you can have a once a year event where there's no moons in the sky, right? Like and then everything's black and you can turn it all up, and that for 24 hours, that'd be fun.
Well, that's the magical darkness. Everything has hit magical darkness.
Magical, whatever.
Yeah.
Also, Joppa mentioned that there will be race vision. So different races will see different levels of like infravision and ultravision. All those things will be in the game at some point. But
I'm afraid Scar's not going to have any. Yeah. That's not good. Not good.
Not good for you.
Nope. I'll be following you, which is the breaking of rule number 1.
That's even worse.
Yep.
Well, Joppa was asked about endgame content and what exactly is there to do once you hit endgame. So Joppa listed out 4 things, which I thought it would be nice to just recap. We've covered all these things before, but there's a lot of people that listen to this podcast. They've never heard it before. So let's hit it. Number 1.
Me, Drac.
Recap
me.
Instanced raids. This is the bread and butter of endgame content. 4 groups together, 24 people, 18 people, whatever it is. And you go to a specific instance, you enter the instance, and it's you against the instance. Hardest content in the game. It's, you're just going all out, doing all the mechanics, doing all the interrupts as good as it gets.
Right. We should say some of the hardest content.
Some of the hardest.
Say the hardest.
Some of the hardest content.
Yeah.
Also, there's just open world raids, right? So the giant turtle appears somewhere in the wasteland and he just wanders around. He's just a raid target, just sitting out there. And,
kill it.
Any group of people anywhere could just hop on that thing, engage it, lock it down with first to engage, and see if they can kill it.
I hope we get a lot of pug raids. It's funny watching pug raids go against those things. It's hilarious.
Whatever. Giant turtles, dragons, whatever is out in the world.
Kill it.
Open world raids open to anybody that gets to it first. Bring back the bat phone. Let's go.
Not for us.
Not for us. We're too old.
Well past the bat phone.
Joppa also mentioned post-cap mastery progression. So you get to level 50 and you still can be upping your mastery, your horizontal progression. So they're still planning on that as part of what you're going to be doing.
I can't wait to eat less food and run 1% faster.
I'm going to be running 3% faster, sir. Thank you. I'm going to get that third dot on my run fast. That's going to be the first thing I do, just so
I'm
you
sure
know.
it is. I'm sure it is.
And last but not least, Joppa talked about Infamy. Infamy is Joppa's system of those instant raid targets. Once you beat them the first time, then you can up the difficulty to anywhere from like 1 to 10 Infamy stars or whatever they decide to call it. And then so the harder the boss is, the better the loot is. And so you can continue to challenge yourself, continue to challenge your raid team to do harder and harder content.
When I first saw this list pull up, I thought you were going to put Progeny, and I was just going to like cry. Stop bringing it up all the time, Drac. But luckily,
Progeny.
it's not there. Thank God.
It's not on the list. Maybe in the summer update we can have Progeny.
No. Let it die.
We may not get Progeny, but you know what we can have is a Katana.
Fuck yeah. Katanas are so sweet.
Joppa showed off a few robes, some shields, and a katana, and he is definitely working on the visuals of the game, which is really good because I'm so tired of walking around with a boring stick and a boring brown robe.
And why are you a wizard? That's all you're going to be doing for forever.
No, I want the tri-headed snake staff with the red flaming robe.
You're not getting that. You're not that good.
You're dragging me along for all these raids. I'm going to get the best of the best.
I'm not that good. Maybe Gulo's dragging us along.
Somebody's dragging me along.
Yeah. That's the part of the problem.
5,
Drac, I'm so disappointed in you.
4,
Luckily, every week I dominate this list and just destroy Dimos.
3,
I thought you would just tuck your head between,
No
your butt
way!
cheeks.
No, my list is
And
amazing.
It's not at all.
2,
Oh, already your list is the worst. Your list is the worst.
1.
Top five. You know, Dimos, it feels like it's been a month since we've done a top 5.
I also feel that way. As I was putting together this list, I was like, when's the last time we did a top 5? Feels like a while.
The Patreons were about ready to revolt the other day. They were just like, give us a top 5 or give us death. Like, it was pretty.
Yeah, they just wanted their own top 5 show.
I mean, we're considering giving it to them, but I'm not sure that's very smart on our part.
Spoilers.
Well, if you follow the show, on the After Dark on Monday nights, we made a quasi joke about Mark sounding like a young Kevin Bacon. And so that
He got a new microphone. Or actually, he just switched to his other microphone. And Vendini likes this microphone better, but it makes him way too loud. And then I can hear every possible morsel of food go into his mouth. And it's miserable for me. But Vendini loves it. But evidently, it makes him sound like a young Kevin Bacon. And so, since we didn't have a top 5 topic, let's just talk about top 5 Kevin Bacon movies.
I mean, I love that.
I do too.
We have a mutual acquaintance. I won't call him a friend. We have a mutual acquaintance that was an expert at the 6 degrees of, is it 6 or 7 degrees of Kevin Bacon?
6 degrees.
6 degrees of Kevin Bacon game. Was living across the hall from me in college, if you remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was amazing at that game. He could take any actor in any movie at that time, and he could link him to Kevin Bacon. And he had like, oh, this is the such and such route, and this is the so and so route. And he didn't even go all the way back because he just like assumed that you knew like all the paths of Kevin Bacon.
This game is dumb. You could do this of just about any big time actor that's been in 100 movies or more.
I mean,
Like, it's not just Kevin Bacon.
it's probably Kevin Bacon's marketing guy that started this thing, and that's just a
genius.
Freaking genius.
Real man of genius.
Whoever did that for Kevin Bacon needs to buy them some kind of alcoholic drink somewhere. I don't know.
For sure. This has made him more famous than his movies, which are also ridiculously famous. So like it's unbelievable that this little game has made him more popular and more relevant than the movies we're about to list, which are just absolute blockbuster, some of the best movies ever made.
Yeah.
So
I feel like what happened with our Patreons too, because some of them were like, we don't even know any Kevin Bacon movies, and I was like, are we that old that like Kevin Bacon is now like black and white, or like what's going on here?
I'm surprised Screech didn't pick up on this. I know we were a little late to the party, but this is like got Screech written all over it, and he's not here to
Do we need a wellness check on Screech again?
Maybe. There's a lot of people we need wellness checks on in this game for forever.
All right, well, let's get to it.
All right. Hit me with number 5 there, Jack.
Number 5. You know, I'm just a sucker for the X-Men. Love the X.
I'm well aware.
I love the X-Men movies, and X-Men First Class. He was in it, and you know, it wasn't the best X-Men movie ever.
Oh, really? And yet it's on your top 5 Kevin Bacon movies of all time.
I mean, these are limited to the movies Kevin Bacon was in. So for the ones that Kevin Bacon was in, this would be my 5th favorite movie because I love X-Men, and even though it wasn't the best X-Men, it was still an X-Men movie. So it gets.
Let me ask you.
So it gets number 5.
Let me ask you this.
Yes.
What was the character that Kevin Bacon played in this movie?
I mean, I don't know his name. I know he was a bad guy.
Oh, okay. That's really all I was looking for, is that you knew he was the bad guy.
Yeah, I knew he was the bad guy. Absolutely. Yeah. He was like, wasn't he some type of general or something with Wolverine or something like that? Like,
this was a terrible, terrible pick by you. This is a terrible acting choice by Kevin Bacon. This is one of his worst movies of all time.
Oh no!
And the only reason that you have picked it.
Did you look at that list? There's some bad movies in there.
All right, you're right. You're right. There are worse movies in this, but his acting job in this is not great. It's certainly not his best acting. It's certainly not his top 5 best.
I mean,
acting.
I was not.
And it's in your top 5.
I was
list.
not going off his acting. Let's just stipulate that right now. None of these movies were except there's one in there. No, there's 2. There's 2 movies in there, my top 2, where I was like, I really like the way he acted it. But the rest of them, I just like the movies that he's in, which was the assignment. Top 5 movies that have
what makes. Maybe we should have like specified what makes a Kevin Bacon.
We did
movie.
not specify that.
Yeah.
It was very loose.
This is like
very loose.
What was the Jack Black list where you just listed and they were 2 minutes
where he was in the
bullshit.
movie? It's flashed him on there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Well, what about your number top 5? Your number 5. You know what? Your number 5 almost made my list,
which is shocking because you're scared of literally everything.
I am scared of literally everything.
This movie is so funny. Like, this is just such a great, funny, almost scary movie. Number 5 is Tremors.
Yeah.
I will say, Drac, when I was a lot younger, thinking about man-eating giant worms that could sense sound is a little scary.
Not good. It is
but
not
this
good.
movie, if you go back as an adult and watch this, it's pretty funny. This is a pretty funny movie. The second one was even more.
Oh, I mean, the
ridiculously
second
crazy.
one was hot garbage.
For sure. But super campy and funny. But this one, they did a really good job of like balancing kind of the horror.
It was a
and the
real
funniness
movie
with it. It was a real movie.
Yeah.
I agree. It wasn't just a push for more cash like the second. I think there might have even been a
No, there
third
was
one
not. They
out.
did not do that.
I think there was.
No.
I think there was.
Oh my goodness, that's so bad.
Yeah. It's kind of like never-ending stories. Like, why didn't we just stop?
That's no good.
Why did we have to go to the third
That's no
one?
good.
Yeah. Tremors was funny, a little scary when we were younger, and kind of the start of his like horror movie sort of path that he went down. It's kind of the beginning of the end until well, really, this was it. So
All right,
he was, yeah, yep, it was good.
fair enough.
Writing off this fame of our other movies that we picked in this list is why this movie is on here. So, but yeah, number 5, Tremors.
Fair enough.
On to your number 4.
All right, my number 4, Footloose. Obviously, an iconic Kevin Bacon film. Was this really where he first burst onto the scene? Kind of.
Yeah, this was for sure
The one where he made it?
He had some. Yeah, this was what made him an A-list star,
Right.
for sure. Yep.
So some may be saying, well, that's pretty low for Footloose, but
I disagree.
it's not the greatest movie.
It's not a great movie.
Number two,
but
my dad vibes go off seriously with this movie now. Like,
yeah.
seriously, like if I'm the dad and I tell the girl she's not going out dancing with the guy, that she's not going out. Like,
Oh my god.
like she stayed home. She is sneaking out no
Okay.
window. No way. No, that's not happening.
There will be no dancing here in this town.
There'll be no dancing in the Drac house if Drac says no dancing.
Ultimately, this is just a poor man's Dirty Dancing, really,
Yeah.
like all comes down to it.
Yeah.
Dirty Dancing did it better. The Sways did it better. But you know what? Kevin has some moves.
He's got some moves.
Kevin Bacon's got some
It
moves.
was a fun movie. It was fun.
It was a fun movie.
And the song is iconic.
of course.
Iconic.
100%.
Love the song.
It's what made the 80s.
Yeah.
So
It almost made
Definitely.
the movie.
truly.
Yeah. All right. What about your number 4?
My number 4 is something we're going to talk very limited about because this is also on your list at a time.
I appreciate that.
A little higher. And I don't want to steal your thunder. But super great movie, The Air Up There. Great movie. We're going to talk about it in a little bit. So we'll just let this go. Drac, what's your number 3?
My number 3 is Apollo 13. This
Great movie.
is a fantastic movie, and I'm going to return the favor to you because you have this one a little higher than I do. But really, we're in like really good stuff at this point.
Iconic, greatest movies
Yes.
of all time. Yes,
And-
you are 100%
yeah.
right. I agree.
And
with
he
you.
has a great role in this movie. Like he helps make the movie so really good. So I'll
100%.
kick it back to you at number 3.
Okay, sweet. Number 3 for me is a movie called Flatliners. I know, Drac, you've not
No,
seen this movie,
I
so we
wouldn't.
won't like dwell on it. This was kind of in that path to his like horror sort of.
It's
stuff.
not sorta. It's full blown.
Nah, I mean,
Come on.
I mean, you're killing yourself. You go. The whole thing is that you kill yourself, and it's almost like early Inception. It's like the very first thought of what Inception should have been, but it's Flatliners instead. They use drugs to kill themselves and then bring themselves back. So, it was a good movie, especially when it came out. Inception did it better though, but this was I actually really liked this movie quite a bit. So it was kind of a really good psychological thriller. Definitely less horror, more psychological thriller, in my opinion. I just really like this movie a lot. I've got fond memories and a good nostalgia with this movie. So it hit at the right time at my right age, and I really liked it. So number 3, Flatliners. Let's go on to your number 2.
Number 2, The Air Up There. Oh man, this movie is
so good.
So good. This is like everything. I think did Disney put this movie out? I think they might have.
Probably.
This is just like the heartwarming story of the coach that has, the temper problem. He goes out and he finds the kid in the foreign country, and it's just like this great, I cried at the end. I don't really cry
It's
at
a good
movies a
movie.
lot, but it's just like at the end when it's just like and it's just so good. If you have not watched The Air Up There, you need to go watch it. It is just watch it with your kids. It's a fantastic movie.
It was like Coach Carter or Remember the Titans before any of those movies came out.
I would
It
say
was-
Remember the Titans. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's totally iconic, feel good sports movies, and this this segment has been pro that movie since the inception of this show.
We back in college, we talked about The Air Up There as we were in our college years. I remember having that discussion
It's
with
a
you
great movie.
because it's an amazing movie.
And Kevin Bacon,
He was so good.
crushes this role.
He does.
where he gets angry because he hurts himself in college, doesn't get to be what he should be, but still has all that super basketball intelligence, and goes and recruits a dude and wins the national championship and gets it that route rather than being the player himself. Just so good. Such a good role for him, and he just crushed it.
It's a great story about overcoming adversity, about playing together as a team, about finding your place in the world. Like, it's just got all the vibes. It's a fantastic movie.
I knew this would be on your list.
You did.
As soon as we said it, this is like, I'm honestly shocked this is not your number one. I understand why your number one is there. It's a great movie, but this is really your number one. I feel like you've done a disservice to yourself for not.
I honestly really thought about it. The only problem is my number one is my all-time favorite movie, of bar nothing.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, well, I can't wait to get there.
And if you were only to go with Kevin Bacon acting, if that was the route we went, I would have picked The Air up there.
Okay, fair.
Yeah. How about your number two?
Number two for me is a little movie called Sleepers. And I know, Shrek, you've not seen this movie either. That's fine. Honestly, the only reason that you haven't seen this movie is the subject material. If your number one is your favorite movie of all time, this movie may, if you were more comfortable with certain situations, this may be your favorite movie of all time and Kevin Bacon movie. It's quite good, but it is very violent.
I thought it was a horror movie. Is it not?
It's not.
Oh, then I don't even know what it's about.
It has murder and intrigue.
I mean, I like murder and intrigue.
A little psychological thriller-esque again. I know.
Your version of psychological horror is horror to me.
It's all a mix. So so they're four boys that grow up together in an orphanage. They are not treated very well. And then you jump ahead like 20 years and you see them all. They're not necessarily friends anymore, but they end up murdering someone that abused them when they were children. And so then it's like one of them is a lawyer, and like it's all about that. Like, how do we? Yeah. I don't want to go into it anymore because we don't.
Spoiler alert.
Blacklisted. Yeah, sure. Spoiler alert on a 30-year-old movie. Yeah, this is if you go look at IMDb. This is one of Kevin Bacon's best rated movies. Like, it's such a good movie.
Well, maybe I'll break that out with the wife and see. No,
I don't know if you'd like it.
You don't think
I
so?
don't know if you'd like it or not.
All right.
I mean, it's got, the children thing. It's not good. It's not a good.
Children dying
material.
bothers me. Yeah, it really does.
I know. They don't die, but it's just not a. It's not certainly not an air up there subject material sort of situation, right? So I know it's a little
fair
in your uncomfortable zone, so I don't know if you would like it or not, but you can give it a go. I mean, it's an old movie, right?
Yeah.
Like things may have changed since 20, 30 years.
Yeah, there you go.
Anyway, let's get on to your number one.
Number one, my favorite Kevin Bacon movie and my just flat favorite movie of all time, which is A Few Good Men.
This is a great movie.
I love military movies, and I love any movie that has to deal with honor and just like the idea of like someone that is absolutely just bound by their word and their oath that they have given. That to me is exciting. I really like that aspect of life where like you're willing to give your life, you're willing to give whatever it is because you said that this is what you're going to do, and you hold to that.
And yet you don't want to play the paladin.
I live my life that way, so I don't want to game that way. You know what I mean?
Fair. That makes sense.
So yeah, I love A Few Good Men. I love the way that I love Tom Cruise in this movie. Obviously, he's the star, but I also love Kevin Bacon's role. I thought he played his part exceptionally well, and the whole movie is just fantastic.
I'll be honest with you. This is not my number one, and so it did not make my list at all. It's maybe I need to go revisit it again.
You do.
It has been a while since I've seen it. I will say that. It's got, you know, a star-studded. Sleepers is that same way. I forgot to say that. Brad Pitt and Robert De Niro,
Oh,
Dustin
wow.
Hoffman. Yeah, it's full of like star upon star. And for Kevin Bacon to be listed, like if you look at the box, it has all 5 of these dudes listed, and it's in alphabetical order and it's like I can't believe nowadays it's like I can't believe Kevin Bacon's even named with these
Hanging
5
with
people.
these guys.
But at the time he
Right,
was
'cause
he was
he-
a huge A-lister.
Yeah,
right?
he was for a
He's
while.
kind of fallen off a bit, but this is why it shocks me that our Patreon doesn't know Kevin Bacon.
Yeah.
Like he was the stud, like
Yeah.
the male go-to guy.
Absolutely.
If it's not Tom Cruise, it's Kevin Bacon.
On a
And
side,
then Brad Pitt shortly thereafter.
go ahead. Your number one. A Few Good Men. Go watch it if you haven't.
I will. A couple honorable mentions before I name my number one. Just really quickly, Mystic River, great movie. Kind of a weird movie again, not up your alley, Drac. Don't worry about it. But then also Wild Things
Oh my
for all
heck.
you boys out there that grew up in this time. That was such a great movie, and he produced the shit out of that too. He was in it and produced it. Thank you, Kevin Bacon, for making this movie for all of us 13 to 17-year-old men out there. We love you for this. Anyway,
Hold on.
number one.
Hold on.
Oh,
If
go
we're
ahead.
is this where we're putting honorable mentions? Because I got
yeah, I always put it before I. say
All right.
number
I
one.
would also like to mention that one of my favorite all-time TV shows
Oh yeah.
is called The Closer,
Yes.
which is Kara Sidgwick. I think I'm saying that right. And that's
think
his
so. I don't know.
wife.
Right.
And she's a very attractive lady. But that show
100%.
was amazing. I love
Yes.
The Closer. I watched every single I've rewatched that show like 5 times because I love that show so much. It was so well done. And so I just wanted to put that in the honorable mentions because I like The Closer so much.
Absolutely.
And
Love this.
somehow he happened to marry her. I was
Lucky
like
dog.
he was not good enough for her. So whatever.
Hopefully Kevin's not listening.
I'm sure
Yeah.
it'll probably go under his radar. It'll be fine.
Yeah. It might get to him. You never know. These 2 assholes, Kevin.
Patreon's down below, Kevin.
All right. Last but not least, truly Kevin Bacon's greatest movie of all time is Apollo 13. This is one of the greatest movies of all time. Him, Tom Hanks, that other guy. This is such a good fucking movie.
It's good.
Oh my God.
It's really good.
The fact that this is not everybody's number one and not even on one of our Patreon's lists at all is just mind blowing.
Yeah, the Patreons wandered into weird land with some of these picks, especially Dwimble.
Oh God. Well, let's just get through it.
No, hold on. I got to say
Oh.
something first.
Okay.
I would have put Apollo 13 higher,
Sure.
but it promotes the fake moon landing. So just kidding. Let's go to the Patreons.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Fiddly-doo.
All right, let's just. There's only 2. We only got 2, which is fine. Let's just do Zip first. He actually did have a good list, but it is absolutely missing Apollo 13. But we got Tremors, Flatliners, Mystic River. These are great movies. Few Good Men and Footloose. We went over all these. We didn't get to Mystic River because it was just an honorable mention on our list, but these are all great movies. I can't believe that you didn't have Apollo 13 in this list, though, Zip. It's unforgivable. Now, as far as like some of the worst Kevin Bacon movies of all time.
This one coming up. We all know why Dwimble put this on the list. We all know.
Fair. But
I
Hollow Man,
can't believe he didn't put. It should have went Hollow Man into Wild Things, though. Really, if
There
you're
you
going to
go.
do that,
There you
like
go.
if you're going to
Yeah.
go that route, then
Yeah.
that's probably how you should do that.
Hollow Man was a good concept of a movie, but the execution
It
was not so great.
super bad.
This was just a time where Kevin has like kind of gone
He
off the deep end a little
He
bit.
started to dip a little bit, little
Yeah,
dippy.
Just taking movies now for money, and really this one hurt his name a bit, I think, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I definitely saw this movie because it was very intriguing but it just really didn't have much of a plot, and the acting was really bad. And yeah, so
Real bad.
yeah, it's too bad. But Tremors, great movie. Apollo 13, great movie. Few Good Men, great movie. One we didn't mention, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. This goes under the radar because, once again, Kevin Bacon wasn't really in this movie. He was, but he was a taxi something.
It was super small.
Yeah, this is like your Jack Black list.
Yeah, but he put it number 1. At least I put it like number 5.
It's a great movie. It is a great movie, though. Like Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Dwimble is
John
not
Candy.
older than us. What is with this?
Yeah, I don't know. I can't believe he's seen this movie, really. But John Candy was a legend.
Yeah.
Like, just absolute legend.
John-
So I can't fault him.
Yeah. I don't.
But this is kind of a dumb list.
It's pretty bad, Dwimble.
To put Planes, Trains, and Automobiles over A Few Good Men and Apollo 13 is just
and the air up there.
Blasphemy. Well, yeah, they didn't even list it. How has no one seen the air up there? How are we the only two that have seen the air up there?
I don't know.
So good. Such a good movie.
You and I bonded over the air up there and the Goofy movie in college. Those were our two things that nobody else knew about, that we were like, this is greatness. Can you not see the greatness? Like,
it is the greatness. It is the greatness. Oh, thank you, Kevin Bacon, for making this top 5 list today.
Footloose.
Put on your Sunday shoes.
Before you leave, we've one final word. Before you've forgotten all that you've heard, there is a moment evergreen. Stay here a while and listen to me.
All right, Damos. Well, hopefully, after this rewind, we can go adventure in some Darkfall Crypts. Maybe get some level-adjusted mobs and some experience.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like we're going to be playing Saturday, so I'll be excited for that. I'll be ready to play right after the rewind. Let's go.
Yeah, and
I better not delay it.
Oh, right now people are lighting us up in chat, telling us about whether it happened or not.
Oh, if they do delay it and we called it, it's going to be so bad. They can't. They won't. They won't do it. I'm Pantheon positive.
Pantheon positive. All right, everybody. We'll see you next week.
Bye, everybody.